Hello there, H+III+T to boot that dang on time. Now, I'm calling this a slept on because it slept on for me. I know everyone's been bumping this for quite some time now, so it slept on for me. You see the title of the video, Kendrick Lamar-To Pimp a Butterfly. I finally sat down and said, gosh dang it, I'm gonna listen to every song the whole way through. And shout out to Austin Patton for actually explaining some tracks to me, because I can't say I've ever really sat down and said this about an artist, but some of the stuff Kendrick's saying went right over my head. Like, one time, I thought he called himself, like, God or something like that. And I was like, dude, screw you. Who are you? But then it was that song, something about, like, the cost of $1. And shout out to Austin Patton again. He explained to me that apparently that was like some kind of story about the homeless guy was actually God in disguise or something like that. And it was like a test of compassion. Totally went over my head. So shout out to Austin Patton for helping me get through a bunch of these songs, because I was like so confused half of the time. I'm like, what is he talking about? But you know, I took about 5 tracks off here, and for me, that is quite a bit. Y'all know I'm not really a Kendrick guy, but you know, I'm starting to come around. I think I might be the last person on earth who's slowly coming around to appreciate Kendrick. I was watching a documentary on him, and they kept on playing "All Right" over and over again. And I'm like, we gonna be alright? Oh, gosh dang it. So, that's the first song I went and I listened to again. I took Alright, These Walls, For Sale, Complexion, and You Ain't Gotta Lie. There are some tracks on this album that are pretty good. I just didn't buy them just because I can't see myself bumping it. And that's what I heard a lot of you guys saying. Like, there's some tracks on this album to where, I mean, if we're being honest, if they came on a playlist that's in your current rotation or something like that, you'd probably skip it just because, I mean, it's not that it's bad, it's just, can you be in that mind space like 24/7? Like, The Darker the Berry. I'm not saying it's a bad song, it's just I'm not in that type of mindset 24/7. When I wake up in the morning and I'm like eating pancakes, I'm not, you know, pumping up the fist 24/7 like that. It's cool what he's saying, the lyrics are fine, I just you gotta be in that kind of mindset for it. And 24/7, I'm not in To Pimp a Butterfly mode. Sometimes I just want to bump some cool music. And the songs I took, I feel like, are pretty cool. They've got a cool message to it. I will give Kendrick this. There's never a time where I ever find myself saying, what is this guy talking about? Either I just don't understand what he's talking about and I gotta find the lyrics and read along, or it's just on some other type stuff. But with Kendrick on these songs, I don't think there was a single track I ever sat down and said, he's not really saying anything, he's just making things rhyme. I never got that feeling. It feels like a lot of care went into this. I can see why it got the Grammy over J. Cole. I feel ashamed of myself for even making that video now that I've heard this album. It's cool stuff. I gotta give it a lap. I know this isn't Lap or Trap, but I already made a video called Lap or Trap to Pimp a Butterfly, and that was last year's April Fool's video, but that's neither here nor there. But slept on, I'm gonna say for me. So I'm not gonna say go check it out because I think everyone but me has. So I'm a little late to the party, but this is a pretty cool song. I'm contemplating, should I buy a physical copy of it? Because again, I like it, but I'm not like a Kendrick guy, and I kind of only get CDs if I really like the artist or really like the project. I'm not obsessed with this album. I just think there's about 5 songs on here. There's 5 cuts I took that made my playlist, so I'm happy about that. But like, comment, subscribe, H+III+T. Kendrick Lamar-To Pimp a Butterfly. That was not that bad. I thought it was going to be really, really preachy, like some hops and stuff, but this is pretty good. This is pretty darn good, and I think maybe I'm just more open to it. I think we've kind of had this conversation before, like, music for me has to be pure. It has to come from a pure place. At the time when this album came out, there were some people in my life whose opinions I didn't really respect or whatever, and they were like, oh, check this album out, check this album out, check this album out. And it's like, one, I don't even like you, so like now you're forcing me to check out some music, and it's coming from a place of hatred, so it's like, it's not pure. That might not make any sense to anyone, but it makes sense to me. So I'm in a place now to where I'm really open to new kinds of music, and I'm just trying to listen to stuff and take it for what it is. So I was able to sit down and stomach some dang on K-Dot. But like, comment, subscribe, H+III+T. I guess let me know what you thought of the album. I already know what you guys think of the album, but you can feel free to leave whatever you want. Let me go ahead and predict 90% of it. Oh, you're so lame. Oh, you're flippy flappy. Whatever, I get paid regardless. But like, comment, subscribe, H+III+T. It was pretty darn good. See y'all later. Didn't click it. Didn't click it. Didn't click it. Didn't click it.